Hey guys, packed up and ready to go. Breakfast is at 7:30. I think it's about 7:20 now. I'm hoping to get a ride back to the trail as soon as I'm done. I am starting the day off, well, I guess the entire day is uphill. I'm going from about 600 feet in elevation to 4,000 today. It's uphill all day. Thunderstorms, hail, wind, sometime early afternoon. I will be hiking in it, probably. Not much I can do about it, I suppose. There's a shelter, and I feel like 8 or 9 miles. I was planning to get to the shelter after that, but if it's really bad, I can at least maybe take a break at the shelter through the bad part of the storm if I get there in time and go on. What else? Pack is heavy, lots of food, but I have protein powder and stuff now. Oh, big things, 1,600 mile mark today, and I will cross into Vermont, so looking forward to those. Here's my breakfast: coffee, fruit, banana. I didn't show this bread because there were a bunch of people in there this morning. Good morning. It's 8:13. I got dropped off down there at the light, but I got picked up from the school over here, so I have to backtrack a block or so to cover this block because I didn't hike and it's part of the AT. So it's just right there though. The camera makes it look further than it is. You guys have a good hike. Bye. All right. That was the trail magic that I saw the other day where I got picked up, so I couldn't record it. I wonder if you're climbing that range of stuff over there. All right. Back on trail. About to go back into the woods. Cross over this bridge with handprints everywhere. Very colorful. Apparently I'm not going back into the woods. Now that tree has a face on it. I crossed over the river and some railroad tracks. Now it looks like I'm going this way for a bit. Now I'm going back into the woods, just right by people's houses and buildings and stuff. It's so cool that I'm just between their yards or in their yard, I don't even know. All right, 3,400 feet up. Here we go. It's 9:42. I'm getting to a very steep and very rocky section of the trail. I don't know if you can see it here. Man, it's hot and muggy, 83 degrees. It is so muggy. I haven't been this hot in a while. I feel like in a long time. I don't know. I feel like I don't have any sense of time out here, so I don't know how long it's been, but I feel like it's been a couple of weeks. It is so hot. All right, huge, steep, rocky climb. I see that guy up there where he's at. I made it to the rock climbing part. It's very steep, you guys. Very, very, very steep. I'm approaching something called the rock garden, but I can't record when I go through it, but I think there's more after this. And I think the trail goes that way. Let's go see. Huh. All right, I guess this is it. I'll let you know if I see more. That's all I see at the moment. Goes that way. 1.3 miles till I get to the border. And somewhere before that I should be at the 1,600 mile mark. It's gonna be a great day, besides it being super warm. There's the trail. I found the 1,600 mile mark. In sticks, which is crazy because there's a ton of rocks around here. But that's all I see. Let's get some photos. I have gotten through the first part of the climb, so I'll be on a little bit of a ridgeline before I get to the second part. I'm really liking these gradual climbs. They're really just not bad. I mean, I'm not fast uphill, but there was a steep rocky section, don't get me wrong, but everything else about it was nice and chill, not super exhausting, just usual. Gotta go uphill, sort of tiring, but not needing to take a lot of breaks kind of tiring. So I like it. I like it. Well, I'll take it more than the steep stuff, I guess, but it's definitely tolerable. I think I see the sign for the border, Massachusetts Vermont border. Let's go check it out.
You want a picture next to the sign?
I can get it. Thank you, though. Here it is. Made it to Vermont. Well, yeah, I made it to Vermont. There's not a lot of water on this ridge line, so I'm gonna get some water out of this tiny little bitty, barely existent spring. And maybe drink some stuff while I'm here. Hey guys, drinking some protein powder. And I'm debating, the next shelter is 2.4 miles away, which would only put me at 7 miles for the day. So not many. When I checked the weather this morning, thunderstorms were around 2 o'clock or in the afternoon. But it said damaging winds and hail. And I am on a ridgeline and I will be. The shelter after that is 9.6 miles away, which means I would definitely be in the storm. But I just don't want to do such a short day, especially after having taken a bunch of shorter days into zero. So then the option would be to go to the first shelter, wait out the worst part of the storm, and then a hike after that. But then shelter's always first come, first serve. So if it's going to rain tonight, I'd still have to set up my tent, which isn't the end of the world, but I also just don't want to set up my tent in the rain because it's just harder to do that. Keeping everything dry. So I'm thinking, I don't know what the plan is right now. I guess I should mention that I don't have cell phone service where I'm at to check to see if the weather changed. It's 12:32. This is the turnoff for Seth Warner Shelter, which is 0.2 miles off trail. I'll go that way tomorrow. I haven't 1,000,000% decided if I'll stay here for the day. I'm kind of hoping maybe someone at the shelter will have a better idea of the weather. Like radar or something. I know there's people who live in this area who come out here, so they may know if it's a storm that'll pass in 30 minutes or if it's going to be multiple storm cells. But anyway, to start, if I don't find out any information at all, I will just stay here. I have enough food to do that. If I do find out, then I might wait out the storm, which at this point will be several hours, and then hike the, I don't even know how many miles, 7 or so perhaps, to the next shelter, but we'll see. Very muddy. I'm gonna put the phone away. I think I'm getting close to the shelter because there's the bear canister, or bear box, sorry. Oh, no, looks a little different. Oh, if that's a shelter, it's tiny. Hi!
How are you?
Oh, the shelter looked tinier from over there. I'm good, how are you? Hey guys, it's 1:48. I decided I'm gonna go ahead and hike on. I barely had service back there at the shelter, but I couldn't check the weather, but I texted my husband and had him check it. He's not seeing anything on the radar. So there's a storm watch for all of these counties, but nothing going on. And then another hiker came in and said 20% chance of rain, and that's it for the day. Another hiker said severe thunderstorms between 4 and 6, which is kind of consistent with what I got on AccuWeather or ATC weather. So I'll probably get wet, but I hope I don't get hailed on, I guess is my concern. And I forgot to check the distance to the next shelter, but I'll check. The next shelter is 7.3 miles away with a 1,000-foot climb. So, yeeks. It won't be fast because I'm not good at uphill at all. So, good luck to me. If I don't record later, it's because I'm in a thunderstorm. I have a little bit of a view where the power lines are. Oops, sorry, that's going fast. I love the different shades of the mountains back there. Well, kind of like storm clouds, but it's nice out so far. I have one more, 500-foot climb. Oh, is that where the trail goes? But I finished the 1,000-foot climb. Where's that? It probably goes that way. Guess I'll find out soon. Anyway, but no rain. Everything's been fine so far. I'll check in later. Hi guys. It's 3:53. Clouds are getting black. I have 3.6 miles to go till I get to the shelter. I don't think I'm gonna beat the rain. Let's just hope I don't get hailed on. Alright, it's getting very, very, oh, and it just started raining as soon as I said that, so I'm gonna stop and grab my umbrella. It's 5:30. I'm getting close to the shelter. Man, I got caught in a thunderstorm. It didn't hail though, but the water that you're seeing is nothing compared to some of the stuff I've walked through. Like, the trail has been a river and lakes. I'm completely drenched. I was within 15 minutes of it starting to rain. It's dying down a little bit. I see the shelter in tents, so let's go check it out. Shelter's full, so I'm gonna set up my tent here. There's no way anything's gonna stay dry because I'm soaked and my pack is soaked, but I'll do the best I can. Hey guys, got my tent set up. I have my bag in there so that if my sleeping bag hits it, it won't get wet. I mean, it's soaked, of course. The shelter was full, so I'm in my tent, nice and dry for the most part. Oh man, it was just pouring down rain and I couldn't record it, but the trail was just a giant river. So good night everyone, I'll see you tomorrow.